BlocksCAD skills. Working with modules. Adding parameters. Modules in BlocksCAD can be defined with parameters, or arguments, that let you control different aspects of how a shape or design looks. In the workspace, you'll see the code used to create a tree module. If you haven't watched the video, Creating a Module, you might want to view that one first, as the module on screen now was created in that earlier tutorial. To review, the tree module you see here consists of a cylinder for the trunk and a cone for the top. Right now, all the trees made by this module will look exactly the same, from the height and radii of the trunk, to the cone shape of the branches, to the color of the trunk and the leaves. What if you wanted a design that had the flexibility to create a variety of tree shapes and sizes, but still used the power of the BlocksCAD module? If we want to control the height of the trees, for example, we would need to add an input, also called a parameter, to our module. To do this, click on the gear icon in the upper left corner of the module definition block. This will open a menu showing us what we can add to our module definition. To add an input to our module, drag the Input Name block into the Inputs block. Since this input is going to control the height of the tree, let's name the input Height, as this will make your code more readable and easy to understand. Once we've typed in the name of the input, click on the gear icon again to close the Inputs window. You'll see that we have now created an input for height. Adding the height input to the module defines a variable height, which we can use in the module code. Let's get a copy and we'll figure out how we want to use it in this project. In this code, we can choose to define the height of the tree as the height of the cone. Therefore, we'll need to replace the height number block of the cylinder with the input variable height, which we placed on the workspace over here. Now our module definition says it will be using the input height to define the height of the cylinder. And if you look at the tree block, it now has a spot where you can assign that value. Let's get a number block and add it to the tree block. Assign it a value of 20 and render. As you can see, the value 20 was passed from the tree block to the module definition. Change the height to 10 millimeters, and now that is the value that is passed from the tree block to the tree module. Let's make another tree and translate it 20 millimeters on the x-axis. Give the new tree a height of 20 and render. By adding a parameter to the module, we can now easily make trees of any height we want, just by providing a value when we call the module. So by using BlocksCAD parameters, the same module can render a variety of tree sizes, shapes, or even colors. You can watch this skills video again, or, to practice what you've just learned, launch BlocksCAD and start building.